I thought I'd better give you an update as to what's going on. Nothing really. But before I start, thank you very much for your cards, and Mr. and Mrs. Barker. Even our postman sent Deborah a card. That was nice, wasn't it? Betty nicked it from post office. Yeah, and I think she's been replying to all your emails and stuff like that, so that's cheered her up a bit. She's not here at the moment, she's at a camper. I think she wanted some time out from me and to get back with the dog, and now spring's coming, is to work on a garden a little bit and get some seeds planted and take her mind off things, which is no good doing it here because there's just rock. Yeah, so I'm going to go up this afternoon and dig her out because she decided to take an unusual path to get to a camper, and she's got bogged down. Yaris is already spoiled. It's not a bloody Land Rover, you've got it stuck. So that might be an interesting video. I don't know how we're going to come on with that one because it's a bit frail as the old Yaris, and pulling it out by the axle might pull the bloody axle off. I'll take the camera up, but it's raining really bad, so I don't know if I'll get any good movies on that one. Yeah, I'll give you an update on other bits and pieces. Jim's V6 engine with the heads. Now, I did that video 2.5 weeks ago, and we still haven't got the heads back. So we sent them down to Cloud, and everything's slow. And also, you probably saw in a video when I was doing a repair on this front cover. Well, that's it there. It's all fixed up with JB Weld. It looks nice. You know, aesthetically, I mean, it was broken here and here, if you can remember. But the customer didn't want that. He wanted to get a new one, which is probably doesn't exist apart from new old stock. But I suggested to him to go to Ashcroft's and try and find a good used one. And of course, I can't build the box up until I've got that bit, because that's the first bit that goes on for shimming. You know, it goes on the end cover and then you build up the box from that. So I've got it all down here on the bench, all in plastic bags. There's nothing I can do. Crazy, isn't it? Well, like I say, it's springtime now, so a lot of the snow's gone, and it's been raining non-stop, so we'll get rid of all the last bits of snow and then hopefully we'll be into spring. What else was I going to say to you? Yeah, petrol prices here are going through the roof. Petrol is 1 penny short of $2 a litre, which probably is cheap compared to Europe, but diesel is $2.61 a litre here in town. Yeah, this is kind of strange considering Canada's the world's 3rd largest oil reserve, but we send all our oil down to the States for processing because nobody had the wise idea to make a refinery up here that can handle it. I don't know. I don't know how these politicians get jobs sometimes. Anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, no, this I'm sort of just, I don't want to take any more jobs on because, you know, everything might come at once. But that's what I was going to say. Yeah, all these fuel prices and things like this are all going to have a knock-on effect all down the line. And I've noticed it. I said it since November, mid-November. I haven't had much work coming in, and I think a lot of people are putting projects on the back burner because the cost of importing, the taxes, the fuel and all this, that and the other to get the parts here is getting kind of expensive now. So I mean, if you can't gather up old stock that's already on the shelf here, it's going to be mighty expensive bringing stuff from Europe again. Cars and stuff like that. Imagine the cost of shipping a car now. I don't know. I remember the fuel crisis back in the 70s, my dad having to queue up at the post office for petrol coupons. We soon got over that, but that crisis was just an economic crisis when OPEC put the prices up. But now with this carry on they have in the Middle East, they're actually just blowing up bits and pieces, refineries, storage, water purification plants. That's going to take donkey's years to put back together. So we're in this for a long haul. It's not going to just drop down in price, all the fuel prices. Well, at least we're doing a little bit better than in Australia because at least we have got diesel. Poor buggers there. I was watching video on truckers running out and parking up because they can't get any diesel. It's shocking really in this modern world. I don't know, this just-in-time system doesn't seem to work now, does it? Anyway, so that's it. I'm going to have finish off doing this light box I'm making for slides. Friend wants a slide box so with an opaque top so she can look at her slides and sort them out. That's that's how much work I've got. Oh, and it's tax time, so that's taken my mind off things. So I've got all my bloody income taxes to do as well. Right, and you never stop giving to the bloody government, do you? Anyway, that's the news for this week. I hope you all have a happy Easter, and we'll catch you all later. I'll try and do a video of this malarkey in the rain, but if not, take care. Catch you later. Ta-da.